NAIT, responding to the changing needs of Alberta in a global marketplace, preparing students for rewarding careers that are in demand. We are NAIT at 50. So, where did it all begin? In 1962, with a budget of $16 million from the provincial and federal governments, construction began on the Northern Alberta Institute of Technology, or NAIT, right next to the Edmonton Municipal Airport. NAIT's very first class of 29 communication electrician apprentices began their classes that fall. And on May 27, 1963, NAIT was officially opened by Premier Ernest Manning.
Alberta at the time was booming. NAIT arrived at the right time in the right place with the right product.
In 1964, the Ukpik, the Inuktitut word for snowy owl, became the official mascot of NAIT and remains an integral part of the NAIT family. Frosh Week welcomed students with dances and hootenannies. The first beauty queen was crowned, Alice Belly, from the Dental Assisting Program. A 4-lane bowling alley was opened, charging 25 cents a game. In 1968, students participated for the first time in Shinerama, supporting the cystic fibrosis cause. It's a tradition of giving that continues today. Friendships began that would last a lifetime.
It doesn't seem that long ago. It doesn't seem 50 years ago that we were all in our 18, 19, 20-year-olds at NAIT, but we were so proud to be there.
Classes were full, and the institution needed to expand. The business tower and industrial annex opened on main campus. The spirit of innovation was encouraged by knowledgeable, dedicated instructors. Anything was possible.
The success that we've been able to achieve in the audit program, I really have to attribute it to not only my training in NAIT, but also the people. All my technical support have actually come from NAIT.
The 1970s were boom years for Alberta, and there was an increased demand for technical training. NAIT responded to that need by expanding to accommodate 7,000 students by the end of the decade. NAIT's main campus continued to grow in 1980 with the opening of the Industrial Technical Building, and one of the first students in that new building was me. 17 years old, came from Vermilion, very excited about getting into radio and television arts.
Good evening and welcome to 2855. I'm Daryl McIntyre.
You never forget where you went to school, I don't think, and I certainly don't forget where I went. The Ukes dominated men's hockey in the 80s, winning 5 national championships, including a perfect season in 84-85. That team secured a place in the Alberta Hockey Hall of Fame. The year was 1984. A kid with shaggy blonde hair showed up in the office of NAIT's curling coach, Jules Ochar. That kid was Kevin Martin.
That sometimes there's a natural that comes along. There's such a satisfaction to if you can give something to the kids. Maybe small, or maybe something you said, maybe something you show them and watch them climb.
The successful player-coach relationship has earned them 4 Brier championships, a silver at the 2002 Olympics in Salt Lake City, and gold at the 2010 Olympics in Vancouver. For the first time in NAIT's history, the Institute turned to private industry, students, staff, and the provincial government to support a capital campaign.
Well, it was like a perfect storm. And we did some things that had never been done before in the post-secondary sector. Our thinking was at the time, let's involve the broader community. The more friends we have, the better off NAIT will be.
And this institution has certainly helped put our Alberta advantage on the map, both nationally and internationally.
The highly successful campaign resulted in the construction of the South Learning Centre, complete with a bookstore and lecture theatre named in honour of J.R. Shaw, who served 2 terms as the chair of NAIT's Board of Governors.
For the little time I was there, I wanted to see it be better than when I came, and I think it's done such a good job since I left.
The Institute later named the business school the J.R. Shaw School of Business, recognizing Mr. Shaw's incredible success in the communications field. The 1990s saw NAIT continue to grow with the opening of the Such campus on Edmonton's south side. And NAIT's technical expertise earned an international reputation, generating business and training partnerships in countries around the world, including Libya, Thailand, and Cuba. NAIT's fifth president, Dr. Sam Shaw, began in 1997. During his 13-year term, the Institute tripled its operating budget and added 10 world-class training centers ranging from millwright to instrumentation. In 2003, NAIT launched an Aboriginal Student Success Initiative. This included the creation of an Aboriginal Student Center on main campus where elders provide cultural awareness and counseling. Mobile units began offering trades training in rural Alberta. The Institute opened Nova NAIT in 2008 to provide applied research, manufacturing solutions, and prototype development to industry partners.
You could see that the agenda for Canada to be competitive was in the research area, but our strength was not looking at basic research, it was really looking at applied research. And we had been doing that for years.
To date, Nova NAIT has attracted $30 million in applied research funding. A jewel in NAIT's crown is the Culinary Arts program. It was one of the original programs at the school. In 2004 and 2008, Culinary Team NAIT competed in the most prestigious competition in the world, the Culinary Olympics in Germany. They came home with 9 medals, including 4 golds. And in 2009, NAIT launched the Chef in Residence program. Celebrity chefs including Rob Feeney, David Adjaye, Susur Lee, and Massimo Capra spent a week mentoring students. NAIT continues the tradition of working closely with the provincial government and industry to offer the most relevant programs to students.
And so the more skilled workers that we have in those industries, the more efficient industry can be and the stronger we can be in competing internationally.
So, what's next for NAIT? The LRT will arrive in 2014, and the Institute is exploring opportunities to consolidate and expand on the airport lands.
We've got great leadership, we've got fabulous instructors, incredible students, we've got a great place to be doing this in Alberta, and we're just bullish on the future and NAIT's part that it's going to play for that.
The reason we are where we are today and the reason that we've had the successes we've had is because of those initial visions that we've actually remained true to.
Nearly 200,000 alumni in 84 countries around the world. An immeasurable impact in our communities in Alberta, Canada, and the world. We are pioneers, friends, leaders, visionaries, champions. We are NAIT at 50.